Hi, I'm Kevin Castaneda, and this is Kev's Mindset, where we talk everything finance, investing, mindset, and productivity. And in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the top 3 stocks I would like to own going into the metaverse. So those 3 stocks are the following. I'll give them to you right off the bat. So we have Nvidia at number 1, Facebook at number 2, and Disney at number 3. So we're going to be going over the reasons why I want to own all of these going into the metaverse and heading into this kind of Web 3.0, and why I'm excited about them, my vision for each of them, and just, basically breaking this all down for you guys and kind of my bull case on them, what I think they're going to do, and the kind of the placement within the metaverse. So if you do enjoy this video, go ahead and smash the like button, and also go ahead and subscribe if you do want to watch more of my content in the future. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time, so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So starting off with company number 1 is Nvidia. So Nvidia has recently presented the fact that they plan to build out an omniverse, which their idea for the metaverse is more like of a utility, more like a training type of thing. So they're building a metaverse essentially for engineers, for people who want to build designs, for people who have many ideas and want to execute on them in a way where they could, like, okay, if you have glasses on, right? And your VR goggles, you pop them on and you're looking around and you see all these things, and you could manufacture and build and make car parts, make whatever it is that you're, and like being an engineer for, or engineering. And if you're able to do this, I think that's a great thing. I think lots of engineers, architects, all of these people within the like professions where you need like to be very specific, or you want to like touch little things and like move them around and things like that. I think it's going to be very useful, and I think they'll be able to develop this software to be useful for more use cases. So I definitely think that's a big thing for them. They're not exactly going for that like, playing in a game route where you do all these things, but they're going more for a utility based thing, which I think is really smart, because I don't think that they're going to stay there. I think that they're going to branch out, and it's going to be they're going to be a big part of the metaverse. But I think that they're smart enough to the point where they can look and see, okay, here's where we're good at, here's what our plan is, and they're going narrow so that they could sell earlier than someone like, let's say, Facebook wants to set up a metaverse as well, but Facebook, which this ties us right into Facebook, but we're not going to jump straight there yet. Nvidia has many components of its business, and one of the biggest sectors being gaming and the selling chips. They have blockchain technology. They have all these different things that they're very interested in and that they execute on. So I think that their business is going to do great over the long term, with whether it's with car technology, whether it's with EVs, whatever it is. I think that they're going to continue to surprise us and continue to succeed as a company. So I'm very excited for them. I think there's a lot of opportunity when it comes to Nvidia stock, and that's number 1 metaverse stock for me. So now moving on, finally, to stock number 2 is Facebook. Facebook is a stock that I honestly love. The way I see them is they're a very established company, which I'm not to say Nvidia is not, but Facebook's a really, really established company. They've been around for decades at this point, and I think that the way I see Facebook is kind of like, I get the benefits of a huge advertising company, a company that has many social medias, that has a lot of brand awareness, all these things I get in Facebook. And with that, I also get the opportunity for growth, which is not something that you see pretty common. Let's say something like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a great company. They pay you out a nice dividend, they have great vision, they have great branding and all that, but they're not going to provide you huge growth. Why is that? Why are they not going to provide you huge growth? Because they're an established company. There's only so much they can do to grow. So they're not going to grow like, let's say, some new upcoming competitor that can maybe post up 100% growth or whatever within the same sector, because they have bigger numbers. They have more things to compete with. So I see Facebook as kind of a spawner. So I see them as a big dog company that has such great people and such great ideas that they're able to finally execute on new visions and kind of spawn businesses within the main business that they have already. So I kind of see them as like, okay, they have their advertising that's kind of a hedge for them. So they have money coming in, and while they have that coming in, they get to build up Oculus, their newest brand, and they get to build up all their metaverse ideas and kind of generate all the ideas that they have until they finally get to the point where they have a full-blown metaverse. They have all the ideas, they have all the hardware, and once they're able to do that, I think they're going to do way better than many of the other companies in the tech, any of the other big tech companies, because I feel like a lot of them are kind of still focusing on the tech that they have now, and Facebook is really ambitious, or Meta, sorry, I've been calling it Facebook this whole time. Meta is very ambitious to kind of start its own thing because they built their platforms on a device that they didn't make. They didn't make the revolutionary phone like Apple did. They built apps within the revolutionary phone. So I think that they're finally at a point where they're like, okay, we have a lot of money, we have a lot of ideas, and we can finally make a product that's the first of its kind, like one of the biggest brands. We could build ourselves to this point. So whether they succeed in the metaverse or not, I think that their hardware will succeed despite anything. So that's kind of the bottom line, that I don't see a lot of risk in this, because if anything, their hardware will probably blow it out of the park and they'll do great with that. Now, finally moving on to stock number 3 is Disney. Now, Disney is a very interesting company, obviously. They've sold off quite a bit. Sorry about that light. My light keeps turning off because it's low on battery. But Disney. Disney is honestly a really incredible company, as we all know. They are one of the strongest brands in the world. They have tons of characters, tons of things going on for themselves. But obviously their parks and stuff had been shut down for a while due to the bid. And now they're kind of looking to like rebuild themselves from there. They took out Disney Plus. They have a lot of movies coming out. The new Spider-Man movie just came out. And I see this time period for Disney as a huge opportunity, because wouldn't you love to go to Disney, but go within the metaverse, play with all the characters, do all the things? They have all licenses for all the things that they have. Wouldn't you like to do that in the metaverse, whether it's by buying an NFT or however it is that this all plays out? I think a lot of people would love the opportunity, and I think a lot of people love their brand, love their characters, and love everything about Disney in general. So I see a really big advantage for Disney already having established characters, which could be transformed very easily into NFTs, as they've already done within like VV, the app VV. And I think it's a great opportunity for them. I think that they're going to be able to execute. I don't see them building out their own platform, but I see them taking a huge step into the metaverse, whether they make money by having people go to their own place within the metaverse, whatever it is, through their characters, by selling NFTs. Whatever it is, I see them playing a massive part within the metaverse. And I also, obviously, if you're just looking at the stock and seeing like, oh, how much can I make on this? I also see a really big return coming from their parks coming back up. And so I see all these things kind of amassing to one big kind of growth story for Disney. So those are the 3 stocks I have for you today. I think that the metaverse is going to be huge. I'm personally very excited for it. I think it's a great idea, even though a lot of people don't understand it right now. And a lot of people don't see like, oh, why would you be in a game or like with glasses on all day? But I think people are missing the opportunity and kind of the reality behind this. And I'm very excited for it. I think a lot of people are going to miss out, and some people are buying land and stuff. I think it's a bit too early for that, but I do think it's smart to start calculating your moves and buying into the companies that you like, that you think will play a good part in the metaverse. Because a lot of people argue either it's all going to be companies, or they argue, oh, it's only going to be blockchain, it's going to be decentralized. And I think it's going to be the best of both worlds. I think it's going to be somewhat centralized. I think it's going to have a very expanded type thing. But all these games that are coming out are not high quality games. I think we're going to get bigger game makers. We're going to get a lot of different changes, but I don't see us kind of at that point right now where we're like, okay, let's just get everything going and go off into the races. I think there's a lot of hardware, software, and things that need to be figured out right now. So I'm not going all in, but I do have about, let me think, 20%, let's say, of my portfolio. No, maybe 30% of my portfolio between these 3 stocks. So I'm somewhat in it. I'm pretty in it. I'm pretty excited for these companies, and I love these companies, metaverse or not. So that's kind of my bottom line for this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you like these stocks? If any stocks I didn't cover that you think are even bigger opportunities than any of these 3, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. Go ahead and smash the like button if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe if you do want to watch more of my content in the future. Thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I'll see you in the next one. This was Kev's Mindset. Thank you so much.